Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Just popping on. It's too cold right now to go out hiking. So pop in for a bit. Say hello. If you are new here, let me know. If you found me on your FYP. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone's Sunday going? Mine is a little chilly out there, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Oh, one of your fave queens. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, welcome guys. If you are new, please let me know if you found me on your FYP, if one of my beautiful followers recommended you. I always like to know. You're about to go to work. Oh, yeah, I got to get out in nature today. I just have to. So that's what I'm going to do. Not sure exactly which spot I'm going to go, but I'll get bundled up and do it. I didn't get out yesterday. I had a busy day just doing things, getting prepared for doing some new projects. Oh, you're going to a Christmas parade. And yes, nature is healing. So welcome to all you new people. If you are new, I do have a pinned video, number 3. It is my live etiquette. You can go and watch that. It gives you an idea of what happens in my lives. I do not give readings, personal questions in here based on you asking me, can you give me a reading? Can you give me a reading? My sessions are all spirit guided, okay? They are all spirit guided. So I never know who's going to pop in. I actually am an evidential psychic medium, and evidential psychic mediums do bring forth evidence, details of loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. Maybe some names, dates, maybe how they lived on Earth, how they crossed over, maybe occupations, what's going on Earth right now. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So that's what I do. All of my lives are free. I do not charge for any of my lives. It's a way for me to give back. Enjoy your work for a Sunday. So hello, new people. Hello, hello. I do all of my lives for free. So TikTok is always free. My Instagram is free. My YouTube is free. My Facebook business page. You guys are so kind. Thank you. So kind. So, I will be going live on my Instagram later this afternoon, so make sure you follow me. In my link tree in my bio has all my social media. I think I have all the mods right now that they allow me to have. Thank you for asking though. So follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. I try to go live on YouTubes on Wednesday evenings. I may do a YouTube later as well. I don't know. Gonna go by spirit guidance as usual. I'm having a fabulous Sunday. Thank you. Just woke up from some more crazy ass dreams from this last full moon of 2021. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Yeah, guys, for those that have just popped in, all of my lives are free. I do not charge for any of my lives. It's a way for me to give back. Now I'm going to be clearing the energy in here in just a moment. I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards just to get it started. And then we'll see if we have somebody in spirit that's going to show up. Thank you guys. You're so very kind. for spending your, right now in Arizona, it's 11 o'clock. And so to me, it's still morning. I'm still drinking coffee. I should be starting on the water. I just uploaded a new video, guys. When I get messages, it just comes in, boom. So this was an important message. So I did a video. I also did a funny one yesterday about loved ones on the other side, but it's still the truth. It was a funny video that I did, but it's still the truth about how our loved ones on the other side watch what we do on earth. So, and I've actually had that type of experience happen. That's why I was guided to do the video. So anyway, guys, let me clear the energy. I always clear the energy in here. No, I don't know that name. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday fun day. Here we go. Do I have any mods in here? Let me look. I gotta see if my mods are in here. Mods, whoever might have popped in, give me a wave, please. Had to block somebody calling me a crazy lady. Imagine that. What the frick? Shouldn't they be in church on a Sunday? So welcome, everybody. Oh, Tyler popped in. Did you just block somebody else? Because I had to block somebody that called me a crazy lady. Imagine that, calling me a crazy lady. I know, Tyler, you've got plans, so you're popping in just quickly. So thank you for being here. Okay, guys, you caught him as soon as you got in here. Thank you. That's why you came in. So, guys, whoo. All right. So I did put this out to my mods, so we'll see who might be available to pop in. So Jackie said she was going to try to pop in. You blocked the same one. Thank you. Imagine calling me crazy. The nerve of them. If you're crazy, I'm crazy. That's right. Hey, being crazy is not such a bad thing anyway, but that was a rude comment. And they didn't have a profile picture. Guys, hey, make sure, I did put this out to the mods. Did I not, Miss Tyler? If crazy is wrong, then I don't want to be right. All right, guys, here we go. No, we don't want to be normal anyway. We all crazy. We all crazy. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Tyler, thank you for popping in until a couple other mods can pop in. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how much time you have, but thank God you're here for me. Oh, I forgot. I'll do it after this. Guys, I don't answer personal questions. It is all spirit guided in here. Thanks. Ooh, I love white feathers. Those are usually, when I see a white feather, it's my angels. If it keeps freezing, go out and come back in, guys. So did you say the cavalry was coming pretty soon, Miss Tyler? Oh, you're going to meet, you're meeting for coffee. That's right. Okay. So, there is Deanna. Thank goodness. Good. I need the help. Got to have King CJ Dukes is in the house. Guys, do you see the name King CJ Dukes? Good friend of mine. He made me my beautiful necklaces. He is a fabulous jeweler. Him and his beautiful wife. They have their Etsy shops. You will want to go follow him, watch his lives. You can actually watch him making his jewelry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, so I'm going to pull 2 collective cards, and also follow my mods that are in here, please. I'm going to pull 2 collective cards to start this out. Oh, that's a good one, Tyler. Don't say read me. Instead, say hi. Thank you for being here. Yeah, guys, if you pop in here and immediately ask for a reading, that is not what happens in this room. Go watch my live etiquette. When you pop into somebody's room, you ought to just hang out because you don't really know what's going on. You ought to just sit there, kind of get a feel, see what's happening, rather than just popping in and asking for a reading, because it doesn't work that way anyway. It's all, and King, I did connect with your friend, and we are going to set up something to give him a reading, so thank you for that referral. Okay, guys, I do not shuffle like normal people. My hands are too small. So if you're here, welcome, welcome. If you are new, let me know if you found me. You're welcome, King. You are welcome. You all, and Tyler, you better be following King, because I know how you love jewelry. Look what I put on today, King. I was like, man, I just felt like putting all of my stuff on. I should have put the necklace on, but I came on and it was too late. I already hit the live. But he makes beautiful, beautiful jewelry. Okay, so the first one is from, let me do the mirror thing. Hang on a minute, if it'll let me. Mirror. All right, the first one, Allison Williams Yee. Tyler and I know this. Soul Trees Oracle Cards by Allison Williams Yee. She loves trees. I love trees. Tyler loves trees. And the second card I pulled is from her Soul Trees Ascension deck. Yes. Yes, he is talented. Thank you, Tyler, for noticing that. Oh, I love to go on King's lives and watch him actually intricately make this jewelry. It is so, what was his name again? King C.J. Dukes. Can you give a wave, my friend? Can you give a wave to everybody so that people can follow you? All right, so I've got 2 collective cards here. I want him to give a big wave so that people can follow him. Thanks. I'm going to get out in nature and take a walk. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. It's a little chilly. So guys, I'm going to show these collective cards. For those of you that just popped in, I do not do personal question readings in here. It's all spirit guided from the other side. Being an evidential psychic medium, I do my prayers before I come on. I ask the universe, God, source, bring forth those who need to come in. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys are here. The first card, be open. Oh, yeah. Well, it was 22 when I woke up this morning. To me, that's chilly. Okay. Be open. Be open. You know, it kind of matches. Whoop. This is my 100% silk chakra scarf. Zohara makes these. Isn't it beautiful? So the universe is asking us to be open, okay? And possibly change our perception. We might, thank you, Spirit. They're saying we're talking to you too, woman. Guys, go see my new video. Speaking of that, okay, go see my new, well, I've got 2 or 3 new videos. The one I just uploaded. Okay, so be open, and we might have to change our perception. Is that reality or is that illusion? Rethink our thoughts. Okay, that's why they're saying be open. Things are not as they appear. Ooh, look at the purple. Things are not. Jackie has arrived. Hello, Jackie. Okay. There you go. That's our initial collective cards. Happy Sunday Fun Day. I want to just get a couple of announcements over with because my mods will always give me a rough time if I don't. Guys, for those of you that have just popped in, go follow me on my Instagram. I'm going live this afternoon. Hello, Busty Tarot. Hello. This is my very own Oracle card deck. Good to see you as well. So heart, guys, go see my live etiquette video if you've just popped in. Oh, King CJ, thank you for the heart. There you go, guys. Make sure you're following him. You're going to want his jewelry. So this is my very own heart rock deck. I see hearts in nature and I take pictures and I get a message with that. I took some of my favorite ones. I think my mods in here have the deck. King CJ, I don't know if yours arrived. Yep, I sent some to you and the Queen. Okay, also guys, let me do this because my mods are already on top of things. Here is my very first book, Whispers of the White Dove, Inspirational Poetry. Okay. This has been poems that I have written since I was very, very young. You got the first edition? You can get it on Amazon. The second book is called Heart of the White Dove. The white dove is my spirit animal, in case you were wondering. Thank you guys for the gifts. Oh, the candy cane. Oh, my goodness. So, Heart of the White Dove. I'm pretty proud that this one won a 5-star award. This one has what I call my temporary journey with cancer. I don't claim it. It was temporary, okay? I don't care that they call me a stage 4. I don't care. That's just a label. So this is my it has a story about my temporary journey with cancer. It has some of my hospice stories. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. Some short stories that I'm proud that I've written, and a few more poems. So guys, they are both on Amazon. And let me tell you something really quick. Now, isn't that beautiful? Especially this one. Well, I love both of them. I was afraid to publish because I thought nobody's going to care about my poetry. Nobody's going to care about my inspirational work. Nobody reads poetry. But before I die, I'll publish and maybe leave some for a legacy for my kids and grandkids. Well, that breast cancer hit. So, guess what? Life is too freaking short. Okay? So, first year, I published this one. The second year, I published that one. I'm supposed to have a third book. But my journey's not over with yet. I've got a third book that I will be working on. And I'm currently working on a children's book. So, I didn't know I was going to do a children's book. But the universe has other plans. And it will be titled My Grandson, Xander. So, I'll share more about that later on. So anyway, you know, my son and daughter-in-law is like, oh, how cute. You definitely want to, definitely you have permission to use Xander. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. So welcome everybody, welcome. So I have already pulled the collective cards. In a little bit, I am going to be pulling cards by age groups. Soon as I'm going to, yes, okay. Whoa, okay. Somebody's already trying to come into the ethers. Pretty soon, I will be pulling, everyone in the chat will be getting a card. If you're in that age group, that'll be the card that I am pulling, okay? The universe is wonderful. Who runs the universe is in control. The universe always has my back. You know, one time I met a very strong soul connection, and we became very close, and he said, you don't realize this, Pam, but you've always done what God has wanted you to do, even if you didn't even know it. I thought that was really it made me emotional because even the tough things that you went through and experienced, you know, you've done everything that God wanted you to do, even when you weren't aware. And that was like, oh, I don't want to get myself all emotional right now. But anyway. So I want to welcome everybody. This is what's going to happen. We have 256 people. And make all of my moderators that are in, please give a wave, including King CJ Dukes, including Preston, okay? Including Soul Searcher, give a wave. Okay. Sure, we can do that. We can do that, Busty. Absolutely. Absolutely we can. Okay, I am going to write down all the details of who this person is that is coming through. Okay, I'm asking them to come forward and give me. Okay, I will then relay all the details that, and right now it's a male figure. He may have a female standing behind him, but there's a male figure coming through. So I will give all the details. There's enough people in here that can take one or two things. Those are called postcards. That's not me directly connecting to your loved one, but your loved one may pop into my energy while I'm giving a message for someone else. I call it a flyby. They might give their name, they might give how they lived, and then they pop out. You have to take every detail for this to be your loved one, okay? Because we have way too many people in here. Not everyone can connect with who this spirit is, okay? So, now, I've done a lot of piggybacks. You need to understand that. A lot of piggybacks, meaning there's more than one person who can connect to all the details, because the universe has been doing this crazy thing about bringing more than one spirit through, happen to be passing similar with similar names, and these people are, thank you for the gifts. These people are in the live, okay? So, and if all goes well, it just took me 2 days to upload. Well, it took me, yesterday and this morning to upload the live I did yesterday for 2 hours. I did mediumship for 2 hours. Whew! I try to upload that as much as I can onto my YouTube. So guys, thank you for popping in. Thank you for following me. Go follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going live on Instagram this afternoon. It's usually a little less crazy, okay? So guys, hold your comments if this is not for you. When we decide who this belongs to, I'm going to ask you to give consent, and then I'm going to ask you to talk in all caps. Guys, click the screen. Ask my moderators any questions for the moment while I am trying to get the details. Okay. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for sharing out the live. And thank you for the gifts. For those that are new in here, I don't charge for any of my lives. They're all free. This is how I give back. But it is all spirit guided. I don't answer personal questions. All right, here we go. Don't answer me that you can take all of this until I've given all the details. Don't just say, I can take this. This is not about that. This is about, you'll have to put it in the comment section how you take all of this. This male figure said he did have heart issues. He did have heart issues, and he also had diabetes, I believe. He says his heart, and then he shows me his blood. Now, that to me could very well be the diabetes, and then I saw diabetes. So, heart, diabetes. He is showing me a set of drums, okay? He is showing me a boat and a dock. I have an I'm not perfect with names, but right now I get an S-A name, a J-A name, a B-O name, and then above me writing down male, I wrote a D. I don't know if that's his name or it's somebody else's name. He's given me the number. Oh, there's my violin. Oh, that's going to get me emotional. He's showing me the number 11. 11 could also be November. I got a 7, and I felt like the 7 was kids. He could have been one of 7, okay? I also got September and the number 8. September and the number 8. Don't come in with silly questions, people. I'm right in the middle of trying to give a reading, so don't pop in with silly questions. I think there's an X button if you don't really believe what I do. There's an X button. I'm not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Okay. All right. So mods, I'm going to repeat this. 4 boys. 4 boys. 4 boys. So you guys, I see a bunch of people giving me one sentence on one thing. Don't do that. You got to give it to me. You got to give all of it. Okay. Daniel John Medium is in the house. Let me repeat the loved one that is here. Okay. And moderators will help me. I'm going to repeat this. A male, he said he had heart issues. He also had, I believe, diabetes. He's showing me the blood. He is showing me a set of drums. He's showing me a boat and a dock. He's showing me S-A-J-A-B-O. I wrote down male, and above him I wrote the number D, so I don't know. But the 7 could be one of 7 kids, 4 boys, September, and the number 8. Could be September 8th. All right. All right, so moderators, let's see what we got. Who can take all of this? I don't know who's playing the drums. Some of these things could be for somebody on earth, okay? Just because he's given me all these details, this could be relating to somebody that's currently on earth. Wow, okay. I'm not positive. Jamie? Oh, there's the J-A. Okay, you know what, Jamie Shane, for now, can you give me consent and can you talk in all caps? There's the J-A right there. I just saw your name. So give me consent, talk in all caps. Okay, some of you may be getting postcards from this. Daniel John. No. I saw you popped in right when this spirit showed up. Holy moly. All right, Daniel. Man, I'm just getting chills. Daniel John. Wow. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's the D name, Daniel John. Right above the male, I wrote the D. Okay, here we go. Woo! I got chills. Jamie. All right, mods. Dad. Jackie. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a piggyback situation going on. Jamie, J-A-M-I, Daniel, and Jackie, please all give me, whoo, man. All right, it's going so fast. Jamie gave consent. Okay. John, dad's name too. Sam, son. Wow. I see you, Jamie. I see you. Your comments aren't sending. I see you, Jamie. Maybe I missed it. Moderators, did she give me? Yeah, we see you. Did you consent? Daniel, Jackie, Jamie. I just want to make sure. Whew, Daniel, John, I'm just getting chills. Okay, here. Okay. Who? Okay, there. I'm seeing a record book. Yes, ma'am, consent. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Daniel and Jackie. Whoa, this is like, wow. Okay, so I'm seeing a ledger. Somebody either was an accountant, and Daniel John gave consent. I know, because he always gives me consent, I'm sure. So anyway, so who's the accountant? Who keeps records? I'm seeing ledger, like accounting. Hello, Morgan. Thank you for popping in. Who's the accountant? Who has to spend a lot of time in a ledger? Who does that? And it's a lot. There's a lot of figures. There's a lot going on. So I don't know if it's a CPA, an accountant, somebody that has to work with the ledgers. Let me know who that might be. And I'm also being shown the color purple. Your mom for the clinic. Thank you, Jackie. If the other two can take that. Why am I being shown the color purple? He has a small black book with people and numbers in it. Carried it everywhere. Thank you, Jamie. the color purple. I don't know if it's the color itself. Does it resonate? I do all our accounting for LLC and nonprofit and personal. That's for you, Daniel. I'll take that as a validation because somebody spends a lot of time doing that. I don't know if it's the movie, The Color Purple. My dad was gay. When you say that, it reminds me of Prince. Ah, the purple. Okay. The purple. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was the movie or purple. Jackie, purple is Mom's favorite color. Okay, there we go. Wow. I got a little bit of chills. Can you guys like just... No, nobody knows when they're going to pass over. Nobody knows that. I started feeling emotional when the violin came on. Some of these are going to be postcards. This is for, I have 3 of you here. You're doing outstanding work. You're doing outstanding work. And the level of what you're doing is far beyond what he ever conceived you as doing. Your sister plays the violin. Oh my gosh. The outstanding work that you're doing is like beyond what he ever thought was going to happen. And no, I feel it extremely emotional on this. And okay, so he said that you were just talking to him. Does that make sense? You were just talking to him. He said, you were just talking to me. And yes is the answer. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. You were just talking to him. And the answer is yes. The only ones that are to give me all capitals are Jamie, Daniel, and Jackie, because I am giving them messages right now. Oh, you just asked him for guidance. Been waiting for a response from him. Okay. He's like, you just talked to him, and, he was there with you, and the answer is yes, whatever it was. So I know that seems kind of special to Daniel. I'm not sure exactly why, but you do have reason to stand tall, is what he is saying. You have reason to stand tall. Makes much sense. Yeah. Okay. You have reason to stand tall. Okay. I don't want to been asking him about the Ferris wheel. Then now you know. The answer is yes. Lots of postcards for all of you. So, okay, I'm not going to say this in a bad way, but of course, you've reached a point where, and this, I don't know, you've reached a point in your life where he never reached. Do you understand this? You've reached a point in your life that he never reached. Now, that's going to be something separate to each one of you, I believe, whatever that is, because okay, thank you. Thank you for teaching them how to be free. Thank you. You're welcome, Spiritual Sensei. Thank you for popping in. He says, thank you for teaching them how to be free. Do you understand that message? He wasn't free. Okay. Thank you. He wasn't free. He wasn't free. Thank you for teaching them to be free. Do you understand? Okay. Woo! I don't want to start crying because I just feel emotional. I felt emotional as soon as I popped on. Thank you for teaching them how to be free. Okay, I know that Danielle's daughter plays the piano. Is there anyone else that plays the piano? Because what I'm hearing is she's playing the piano like her. She's playing the piano like her. Whatever that means to you guys, she's playing the piano like her. Oh, you do too. Okay, I bought it for her. Okay. Something about playing the piano like her. I don't know if that's you playing the piano like her. I'm getting more that she's playing the piano like her. Someone that she follows or that follows, that she represents and is similar to. Do you understand that? Now, I don't know, Jamie, I think Jackie, do you also play the piano? Yeah, this is like thank you. Her technique. My parents always wanted me to play piano, never made it there. Okay, then your message is a little different, okay? So, all three of you don't have to take all of these messages, okay? Dad played too, okay. Okay. Was there an older female that that's on the other side that played piano also? That's kind of what I'm getting. On Jackie, I don't know if you replied or not, because okay. Yes. Okay. 'Cause that's the one that he's talking about. Your daughter's playing like her, whoever that her is on the other side. Okay. Okay. I went back to the boat and the dock when he said maybe his mother, I'm not quite sure. Most of his older family was gone when I was born. Okay. I don't play the piano, but his sister does. Okay. Somebody's playing the piano like someone before that. Anyway, he started singing sitting at the dock of the bay. And then I looked down and I had that boat and dock. Sitting at the dock of the bay. And his niece does also. Okay, perfect. She's playing piano like her, whoever that her is. Guys, hold your comments. I want to get through this message. So that song, that means a lot. That song means a lot, Daniel. Interesting. His favorite thing to do was go fishing and singing and dancing, sitting on the dock of the bay. Okay. No, not the song. That's okay. You know what? But that song, he's singing that song, sitting on the dock of the bay. I'm giving that. You may hear that song. I don't know. Keep open to it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. How funny is that? The dock, yes. Okay. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. That's the other. This person enjoyed their music. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He called my little brother that. Okay. You got your message. So Jeremiah was a bullfrog is a big song. And let's see. Jamie, his name is Jeremiah. OMG. I got to do this, guys, really quick. You can't make this shit up. Okay. Okay, here's the other one. You're right on time. You're right on time. You're not late. Your little brother's name is Jeremiah. Joy to the world. Love that song. Thank you. You're right on time. You're not late. You're not late. So there's something about There's something about, I don't know if your dad, if he was always on time, because he's like something about, don't worry about it. You're right on time. You're not late. So I don't know. He made nicknames for all of my siblings and cousins when they were born. I felt like I waited too long to move. Nope, you're right on time. You're not late. There's something about time in this person, okay? I don't know if this person demanded that people be on time. Maybe somebody in the family was always late. You know, I don't know if he was always late, but there's something about time that's really important to him, okay? Interesting. Don't worry about the clock striking midnight. There's something about that. He was always on time. My sister was always late. We went to 30 concerts together. Wow, Daniel, he was big in music. That's why he's doing that. So he was talking about time, and then he showed me the clock, and he's showing me the midnight. And he's like, when the clock strikes midnight. I don't know what that means. When the clock strikes midnight. Well, we're coming into New Year's. I don't know. I heard this, Jeremiah was a bullcrop, was our first concert ever. No way. Oh, thank you for the lovely gifts, Daniel. Okay. Also, I heard this before from another spirit. I think it was that. This is sick. Don't be half-ass. Don't be half-ass. Okay? Don't be half-ass. Another spirit, I think this was a week ago. Like, this is really important. If you're going to do something, you stick with it. You stick with it. Go full in. Go full in and don't be half-ass. I'm answering so many questions. Well, Daniel, John, I'm so glad you popped in. Oh my gosh. Crazy stuff. No, don't do it half-ass. Do you understand that, the rest of you? Jamie, Stacy, Daniel. Okay. Oh my God. You're welcome. He's saying, I know a little bit about Daniel's dad. He has come through a few times. Now, I don't know if, for Jamie, Daniel, and Jackie, I don't know if there's something that's going to be going on that you're going to be doing something outside, and he goes, don't leave the food outside. I know you're a medium, Daniel. We are buddies. We are very similar. He's talking about don't leave the food outside. Don't leave the food outside because there's going to be a bunch of flies. Don't leave the food outside because it's going to have a bunch of flies. I know that's for Daniel. I know that for sure. But are you guys having something that's going to be outside? Because he's saying don't leave the food outside. Don't leave the food outside, whatever. I don't know if you're going to be having something. That's okay. It's just a message. Just a message. There's a chuckling going on. So I don't know if something happened in the past where people left the food outside and it got spoiled. I don't know what that's about. I'm just the messenger. Okay? Okay, let me see if there's don't leave the food outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, now I don't know what song. He says the Pointer Sisters. The Pointer Sisters. Guys, hold your comments. I'm right in the middle of relaying a message. The Pointer Sisters. Wow, a lot of music stuff. The Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. There we go. Thank you. the Pointer Sisters, and then I'm so excited. All right, got it, got it. Pointer Sisters, thank you. I'm so excited. All right, that's a beautiful message. 168 viewers was our old address. Daniel John, you are just getting stuff, yeah, for your next adventure. Yep, he's so excited. Okay. Okay. There's a female. He has a pink rose that he wants you to give the female. A pink rose. A pink rose belongs to somebody. One long stem pink rose. Now, I don't know, Jamie, Daniel, Jackie. I thought I heard give it to mom, give it to mom. I don't know. But whose favorite color is pink? Is there something about pink roses? Is there something about somebody's cemetery that might have pink roses? You know, it may not belong to all three of you. One long stem pink rose. And I thought I heard, yeah, give it to mom. Give it to mom. Thank you guys for the gifts. Yeah. The one that's a tough cookie. The one that is the tough cookie. My dad would bring my mom yellow roses. Okay, well, the pink is about love, but it was definitely a pink rose. So maybe one of the other two can take that to give it to the tough cookie. So the woman that is going to get the rose is a tough cookie. Do you understand that? Your wife, okay. All right. Is pink her favorite color? I don't know. But anyway, the pink rose is for the woman who is the tough cookie. All right. So let's just see. All right. He's got the fireworks. He's got all the New Year stuff. So this has to be like, from what he's telling me, that he loved to party. He loved to party. Jackie, he gave her those for her graduation. She was his tough cookie. Jackie, awesome. He loved a party, and he's talking about New Year's. Man, did he love a party. It was always a big deal. Always a big deal. He says, carry on the tradition. Carry on the tradition. Not everybody has a big, I stay home for New Year's. I don't get into any of that stuff. I want you to carry on that tradition. Carry on the tradition. Have a shot for me. Have a shot. It's not champagne. Champagne are in the tall glasses. He says, have a shot for me. I know I was in your live when that happened. Have a shot for me. I want to say this because I'm feeling this. It's really important. Have a shot for me. He says, I did carry a lot of pain. You guys took a shot in memory after his funeral. He carried a lot of pain inside. And he covered that up by being loud and fun and always wanting everyone to have fun. And so, yes, he doesn't have that pain anymore. He's accepted right where he's at. I'm accepted. I'm accepted. In your dream. Okay. In your dream, Daniel. Is that about the shot? Ooh. Okay. Man, I can feel that. Well, he's just trying to let me experience a little bit of his pain. Yeah. Okay. And he's also telling me he tried to be different. He tried to be different than his dad. Do you understand what this means? I tried to be different than my dad. Oh, look at that. He's touching my cheek. I tried to be different than my dad. Okay, thank you guys for validating that. Oh my gosh. Left him when he was 10. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You are the winner. He tried to be different than his dad, but you are the winner. You are the gold medal winner. Isn't that awesome? Does anybody have any of those little round medals that you would have won? This is Jamie Daniel Jackie. He's showing me these round medals, and he's like, you have the gold medal. Okay, do you get that? Okay. Okay. Guys, thank you for the validations. Here's another message. Don't go back there. Don't go back in time. Don't go back in time. This, no, that. Like, no, that, no. Yes, forward. Don't go back in time. I don't know what that message is for each of you. Don't go back in time. Okay? Yeah, thank you guys for holding your comments. Let me see if he has a final message. Okay. You understand that? Daniel? Now, if Jamie and Jackie can understand the Ferris wheel, you have medals from the military. Thank you for that validation. I don't know if Jamie and Jackie can relate to the Ferris wheel. I know that Daniel can, and he's going to be on the first ride with you. He's going to be on that ride with you. Do you guys, Jamie, Jackie, do you understand the Ferris wheel? Oh, he always wanted to go on a Ferris wheel at the fair. At the fair, I was scared. Wow. Wow. He's going to be on the first ride with you. So guys, if you need to get through, but you did, okay, you did ride the Ferris wheel. Okay, Jackie, I don't know if that's for you. He's... this is like, oh my gosh, you'll be on the wheel in 3 weeks. He said, I brought you into this world. I am entitled to the first ride. Laughing. Okay. It's cute. Anyway, let me see if there's a final one. Just something about February, the month of February. He used to say a poem about that. Really? Wow. Wow. I've had chills all along here. Just February. Okay. Hang on. How do I...
All right. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm right here. Sorry. Can I validate some things for you?
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean that these things didn't mean anything for Jackie and everything, but so when you said Jeremiah was a bullfrog, that's by Three Dog Night. That was our very first concert ever, was Three Dog Night, and they sing that song. And even from the beginning, the J is him, S is my son's name, the Ferris wheel, obviously. He had a heart issue. He had diabetes. He had blood. He had HIV. He had a blood infection. Oh my gosh, what else? I just had to validate for everybody here.
the purple color,
The
the
purple.
color purple.
It felt like Prince with me because he was gay and he was very. Oh, the message about kind of going above and beyond the medals like mean multiple things. What was the one thing I want to tell you? Oh, the Ferris wheel, obviously, but February is the month where without getting into too much detail, it's when things are going to start to happen. It's everything we're working on with this Ferris wheel, which is what you brought up, before. So there's so much more I can't even think right now. I'm just sitting here with my kids. My wife's not here. And everything you said made, even the rose, like I had to think a little bit. I've been really taking care of my mom a lot lately. She's been having some medical issues. And as soon as you said that, I felt it. And then you said mother. And then 7. I've been seeing 7s everywhere, and it's related to the
Okay.
Ferris. It's all about the Ferris wheel. It's the same like message. So you pretty much said Ferris wheel without saying it. And then you said the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I've been seeing fruit flies every time I think about if this thing is going to happen or when this thing is going to happen with the Ferris wheel. And you're like, the answer is yes. And I already know it is, but it's just like, you kind of just put it all in perspective. So I didn't want to take anything away from the other girls, but I wanted to kind of validate, like, that spirit can come through and mean multiple things for multiple people, and also mean a lot of things. One of them even said that their dad took them on the Ferris wheel their first time. So then that's very specific to me. You already know that. My daughter plays the piano. I play the piano. He played the piano. So there's
Now
just
you
so
said the drums. I was talking about the drums. So
bought me my first drum set. Like that was
okay.
that was a huge gift that he bought. And like I got goosebumps right now. Oh, and then when you said Jeremiah was a bullfrog, I like my whole arm was complete, because that was we went to go see Three Dog Night. I remember I was like 9 years old, and I got goosebumps right now. And that was the first concert we went to, and we went to probably 30 or 40 concerts. I'm not. And you named the song of the band of the very first concert we ever went to.
Wow. Now somebody was asking about the fruit flies. Daniel's dad shows up as a fruit fly around him. That's answer to that question.
Use like animals, like signs, things like that. For me, it's a fruit fly. By the way, Jeremiah is the name. I recently made a purchase for my wife. I bought her a gift. Jeremiah was the salesman's name, by the way. So that's like multiple things. And it's a book in the Bible too. So
maybe that's where the pink rose comes in, because he's like, give it to the tough one.
Maybe. I mean, I bought her a really nice gift, and he was the guy that sold it to me, Jeremiah.
Okay. I don't know if the other two can take the February, because I just knew, all I heard was that was the last message he gave. And I do want to thank Jamie, Daniel, and Jackie for coming on here. February was his last message. Like, he didn't give a date. He just said February.
That's when everything's being presented. Like, that's the month. It's like a big month in the industry. And that's the month where we're moving forward with this project. It's February.
Oh, and Jackie's birthday is on Valentine's Day. Jackie, thank you for that validation. So, you've just been waiting for some things. And, I actually picked up the emotions, and I'm just like, wow, I kind of got, little teary-eyed and things like that. And, I wasn't going to go on this morning. I was going to wait till later. And I was like, well, it's cold outside. I feel like I need to go on. And, this isn't the first time your dad has come through. So, Jamie, I'm happy. And Jackie, you guys have gotten messages. And even though Daniel's a medium, we're similar in how we do our sessions. And we barely known each other. I don't know, maybe a year. I don't even remember when we connected. And it's like, we as mediums, we're always in a state of shock for what we do, what we hear, what's validated. I mean, I the other night I had somebody, and I wrote down Braun, and I went, nobody's name is Braun. I'm not going to do that. And I said, I got the BRO, and she goes, well, my friend Braun died at 21. And I'm like, you just got to give, we got to give what we hear. And, Daniel's, busy with the kids, and he just thought, oh, I'll go pop onto Pam's live and give support, not knowing it was going to be a message for you.
Everything you said, the heart, the diabetes, the blood thing. And then there was some, the S was my son's name is Sam. His name was Jay. Yeah. Like, you even said the D name.
Who's the BO?
For me?
I got a BO when I was done writing the names. I'm not, that might be for one of the other ones, but could be somebody's initials, but it could be somebody's name, Bo. Bob. It's okay. Now,
Yeah.
as well as I do, I can say BO, but it could be VO. We don't always think about that because that's something, and it might have belonged to one of the other girls, might have been Jackie, or it might have been Jamie. Guys,
Yeah.
let me know if you took this BO, but there may be somebody that you're going to meet that may have those initials, or he has a son who passed first name. He first changed his name to BR. Possible. I don't want to stretch that, but I got a BO, so somehow that's important. But that's incredible, and I love it when we mediums can like connect for each other because we give, and like Daniel does the same thing, guys. If you're not following him, he does his lives on Facebook, he does them on TikTok, he does them on Instagram. He doesn't charge for that either. As a matter of fact, and I want to, Jamie and Jackie, I'm not trying to dismiss you that the reading was over, but I do want to thank both of you for popping in here. And Daniel John has a charity I want to talk about since he's on here, heavenforthehomeless.org. He puts packets together for the homeless. He's in the New York area. He can always use volunteers. He takes donations. Some of the readings, messages that he gives, he takes part of that and gives it back to the charity. So if somebody, Jackie, can you put in here? There you go. Thank you, Jackie. Heavenforthehomeless.org. If you feel like you want to donate, you feel guided to even help volunteer. It's Geneva, New York, right?
Yeah, it's in between Syracuse and Rochester. And real quick, before I don't want to let you go, and thank you for doing that. Just to know that he's going to be on that first ride with me. I mean, in 2.5 weeks, I'm literally going to the Ferris wheel and to do this project. And to know that he's going to be on there with me is just,
He earned the right. He brought you in here. So.
And everything you said about the dad, his dad left him when he was little. He always said to me, I wanted to be the dad that my dad, couldn't for me. And then he's come through, and like every time he's come through out of like 15 times since he's passed away, which is crazy. And by the way, 7 years ago is how many years ago he passed. That's also 7. He died in October 14.
Okay.
7 years.
Okay.
But 7 has been relating to the Ferris wheel, and then you said yes after that. But the way that he parented and the way that everything you said about the whole father thing with his father was like 1,000,000% accurate. Like it couldn't have been more. And I'm sure it was accurate for the girls too. But I kind of
her dad died 7 years ago, September. Okay, yep. There you go.
7. You can't make that up.
Okay.
And then the last thing, when we go do this Ferris wheel thing, it's in California, so I'm coming out your way, sort of. I'll tell you more about that later. But there were multiple chances, but I saw a license plate that said CAL 7770. I took a picture of it because I was like, all right, I'm going. And I booked, and then that day I booked the flights. We're going out there in a couple of weeks to do this project. And so that 7, that it means more than just 7 years.
I want to talk more about that and what you're doing. That would be incredible. Yeah. We love it. And this is a lovely thing for that people who might be new to this and are skeptical and maybe don't understand. It's good to have, I don't always bring a lot of people on because, as well as I do, when you're piggybacking, you can't bring all these people on. And, but it's nice to, and to have another medium be able to come on and go, when I saw you start writing, I go, oh, holy shit, he's in here. Here we go. Awesome. And so it's a bigger validation for you than you realize, I think, because I know you've been doubting, is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this, and he's the one, for all of you that were talking to him, your answers were yes. And it was like, yeah. And so, but he's got a bigger than life personality. Like I said, I felt his pain, but the bigger than life personality, it just covered up for a lot of pain and stuff. So, wow, that's incredible.
But the internal pain, he was very emotional, and his father left him when he was 10 years old. He was raised by his Italian grandparents, didn't even speak English. And then, he was physical pain because he had diabetes, he had amputations. And, you know, as he passed, he was just they called him Johnny Rebel. That was his like name because he wanted to be different. You said something about being different or whatever. And like, he did whatever he wanted. It's like, kind of, I did it my way. I'm going to do it the way I wanted. And he kind of went on his own terms, but to know that he's not in pain. And I know that I believe that anyway, but to hear you say that and know that he's there. And then of course the proud thing and all the other things you said, it's just exactly who he is. Exactly.
Right. Right. Okay.
That when you said Jeremiah was a bull, that was, yeah.
That's incredible. Well, are you gonna stay in for a minute? I'm gonna pull by age groups. So you want to stick in to get your card, right?
I'll stick in, but I want to go, you know, tend to the kids a little bit. But thank you so much.
Okay.
For time, and thank you for
thank you for that. I appreciate that. Love you, my friend.
Call me after.
Okay, I will.
All right, love you. Bye.
Wow, guys, that's incredible. That is incredible. You guys, it's so cool for your lovely, kind words. You know, it's awesome to have somebody pop on and be able to, like, a physical validating. All of you validated. Jamie, thank you for validating. Jackie, thank you for validating. I freaking love what I do. Freaking love what I do. And sometimes people will ask, do you feel their emotions? Yes, I felt the emotions of this male on the other side. Okay. Now, as you can see, there were 3 of them, Jamie, Jackie, and Daniel. Each of their separate male figures came in. You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. You know what? That's a piggyback. Universe has been doing that a lot. Now, what I want to do is take a swig of my coffee. I'm going to pull cards. And thank you guys for being... This is the second time Dad has come through. You are so welcome. So very welcome. All right. So, whew, man, when I go out in nature later, yeah, I'm going to be feeling it. So if you are 18 to 30, I'm pulling this card for you. You know what? You're saying thank you. I want to hear him so bad, Jamie. Talk to him. Talk to them. They hear us. Didn't I not just say to all 3 of you? You were just talking to him and he said the answer is yes. They hear us. Talk to them. All right. Here we go. 18 to 30. Whoop. Shadow. Not the card everyone wants to get. Shadow work. Oh yeah, my coffee cup says blessed. Isn't that beautiful? I got it from a friend who loves me so much. She got it for me and I drink out of it every morning. Okay, shadow work. Not a pleasant thing to experience. Not something we really want to go through. But shadow work, for those of you who may not know what shadow work is, we're holding on to these wounds. We're holding on to these injuries that we have had. Maybe some of these traumas go way back to as children. We're holding them in our essence. I had to go through some intense therapy in my adult years to deal with that trauma that I had as a child, that sexual abuse coming from that violent household. So I needed help with my own shadow work, okay? But now I just know that there are times, there's the next layer of the onion. I feel a trigger coming up. Once you do that shadow work, your whole essence will just be lifted, okay? Mark my words. You got to feel it to heal it. Feel it to heal it. Okay, 31 to 50. Here we go. 31 to 50. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing out. Okay. Here we go. Conception. Now, hold the phone. For you that are 31 to 50, this doesn't mean you're going to go out and get pregnant. Okay? You can see this is a beautiful card about conception. For those of you, maybe there are some of you at this age group that are expecting, but maybe there are some of you who are birthing new ideas. Daniel John, your Ferris wheel, conception. You are birthing something new, okay? New beginnings, whatever that is, you are birthing it, okay? And it is a time to celebrate that. All right. Hope Daniel was still in here to get his card. 51 to 70. 51 to 70. Here we go. This is my age group. 51 to 70. Well-being. Take care of our own well-being first. This goes along with, and I don't know, right now I'm just doing the collective cards by age groups. Guys, I don't know if there's another spirit coming through or not. Okay, I just did a video. Guys, go see it, about loving ourselves first. Well-being. If we don't take care of our own well-being, we're no good to anybody else. Do you understand that? Yes, thank you, Spirit. Well-being. Okay? Thank you for that. That video just, that video, whenever I'm sitting down going, oh, and then Spirit's like, go do this video. And then I do this video. I go, oh, where did that come from? Spirit, duh. All right, 71 on up. So thank you guys for going and seeing that video. That was an important one for me to share. All right, 71 on up. Here we go. Inner growth. You are going along your path, and all of a sudden you think, oh, like, and this is 71, you could be 99, like, oh, my life is done. No, you're having inner growth. You're having a growth spurt. At 71 on up, inner growth is happening to you right now. Take it, own it, and love it. Woo! Pretty cool, huh? So that is my group collective cards. There's no way that I'm not gonna. I've got to be able to upload this video. It may take me a couple of days. I will put this on my YouTube for Jamie, Daniel, and Jackie to have that. That's right. We can grow until our last breath. And think about this: when we get to the other side, what I call in the light, some people call heaven, we're still growing. Thank you. You guys are so welcome. You're so welcome. So, we're still growing. We get to the other side and we go back into the universe. There's a fabulous book that, guys, it's a little heavy of a read at times. It's called Journey of Souls. Thank you, Jackie. It's called Journey of Souls by Dr. Michael Newton. Dr. Michael Newton is back on the other side, but he was a hypnotherapist who did many, many, many sessions before he decided to finally write a book. He took souls to the other side, not just in a past life. He didn't know he was doing that. He had no idea what the universe was happening. He took people to the other side and they stood before their council. Okay. Thank you guys for your kind words. Thank you. I'm going to tell you you want to hear a short story about the one that really resonated big time with me. The Good Place is a good place to call it. So there was a woman. I've shared this story before. It's in his book. I don't know if it's in the first book or in his second book is Destiny of Souls. It's also on Audible. This woman, young widow, her husband, when her husband died, she goes, I'm too young. I'm too young to be a widow. She was so emotionally distraught that she wanted to take her own life. And someone mentioned Dr. Newton, and you should really go see him. He's going to help you. And so she goes to him, and he takes her into this deep session and actually takes her to the other side in front of her counsel. What her counsel told her, I'm going to share right now. It's going to freak you out in a good way, okay? In case you're having struggles right now in your life. She went before her counsel and she's like, wow, what am I doing here? And the counsel very lovingly, there's no judgment. There is no judgment on the other side. None. Her counsel were very kind and loving and said, how many times do you want to do this? And she said, I don't understand. What do you mean? And her counsel said, you and your true soulmate have done this many lifetimes. It was a destiny and a journey. Each of these lifetimes, there was an agreement that he would die young so that you, your own soul, could learn and grow and stand on your own. Okay? And each lifetime when he has died young, you have committed suicide. And she's like, wow. And they just lovingly said, the only question we have for you is, how many times do you want to do this? How many times do you want to live this over and over again? Would you like to just move on to the next level of your growth? Totally changed her life. Totally changed her life. Some of you have already read and know this story because I don't know which of his books this is in. It was like an incredible, I had chills, okay? So, think about that. How many times people say, I don't want to go through this again. Then follow suit in this lifetime. They are beautiful books. Did you read them, Jackie? Do you remember that story? And I don't know, do you know which book that's in if you've read them, Jackie? Because I don't remember which book it is. Could be his second one, Destiny of Souls. Daniel did. Yeah. So do you remember that story about the woman and how her counsel was so lovingly asking her, how many times do you want to do this? I'm like, man, I listened to both of them on Audible while at work. Okay. That story was one of the ones that resonated with me big time. Okay. Well, it's been years and years and years. It's just that section that I remember. Okay. And they were very loving. Our counsel is very loving. That was one in the second book. I think it was in the second book. Destiny of Souls, the second book, I think has more stories in it. Journey of Souls, he's setting up the scenario of things. Okay. When you guys go now, here's another quick story. This is really cute. So this man goes in to see Dr. Newton. He takes him over to the other side. There, his guide meets him. He talks to his counsel. They take him to what they call the trigger room. There's a trigger room on the other side. When you pick out, let me just set this up. When we come in and we're going to do this lifetime, we pick the people that we're going to connect with. All of these people that I am very close with, I know we all connected. I know Daniel and I were supposed to meet and help each other and help others. And then when you pick this out, in order to connect with somebody like your wife or your husband or whatever, there's triggers that are set up. There are triggers, okay? So this man is taken into the trigger room while he's, doing this hypnosis. He sees this beautiful necklace and he goes, oh my God, that's the necklace my wife was wearing the night I met her. And his guide's like, yeah, that's the trigger. You picked that necklace out so that when you met her, in your mind, your soul goes, there she is. That's the one. That story gave me chills. There's so much more to these books. And I know that there is so much more to being on the other side than we realize. Okay? This is just a drop in the bucket of everything that we're learning, okay? Anyway, I digress. Guys, I want to go ahead and pull a final card from my own deck. I turned off the music when Daniel came on because I wanted to make sure you guys could hear. I'm going to go out in nature, which is where I connect with God, Source, Spirit, my guides and angels. And I'm going to pull us all a final card. It's still a full moon, guys. It was a full moon last night. It's still a full moon now, okay? Not too late to put your water outside to be charged by the full moon. This is what I do. Thank you, guys. I love you. I put a jar. I have 3 jars set up. I put a jar, and I will write on the outside of this jar with a Post-it note what I want to manifest, okay? One of them was cancer-free. I want to stay cancer-free. Of course, I trust that when it's time for me to go, I go to the other side. I wrote down cancer-free. I put that in the moonlight to charge up. Then I drink it. Just sip it You can drink it all the way down if you want. I sip it. I'm trying to think. And one of the other ones is, obviously, I want to learn and work hard to make myself more open. There are some of my good followers that I've known for a few years that watch me now, and they're like, you are not the same person that you were a few years ago. Well, we hope not. We always want to grow and learn. I always want to be of service because I agreed to do that in this lifetime. For half my life, I didn't do that. I grew up in that violent household. I was sexually traumatized. I ended up, I have my beautiful sons and I'm proud of them. And, I ended up getting divorced twice. And in my 30s is when I began to stop blocking those things. You're melting full moon snow now. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, don't be sorry. It was a part of my journey and then it made me who I am today. As a matter of fact, when I went to my therapist for years after my second divorce, I thought, okay, I'm going to go deal with this. She said something to me that changed my whole world. She said, the trauma and the sex abuse, yes, you got some horrific things that happened to you. However, you also got strength from that. And she goes, my question to you is, what do you want to do with that strength? So that's when I became a child advocate. I was on foster care review board for 5 years. I volunteered my time at the Child Crisis Center, sitting among those babies that just knew we were all connected. Somehow, I became a child, and I am still a child advocate, and I will always be a child advocate. So you know what? You guys remember, you got strength from stuff too. What do you want to do with that strength? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, check it out, kids. Soulmate. Dun, 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 dun. Look at, now, this was in my backyard, right inside my gate. I had not seen this before because I walk my dog in and out of that gate. These are two separate stones that were touching each other in the shape of a heart. It wasn't there before. So, when two souls collide, get ready. Now, soulmates come in many different forms. You could have a new business partner that's a soulmate. You could, heck to the yeah. You could meet a new soulmate that's just going to work with you on a project. You might meet a brand new friend that maybe it's not romantic, but oh my God, you guys are soulmates. Soulmates are our children, our parents. Even my ex-husbands were soulmates. God bless their little hearts. Soulmates come in so many, and sometimes those soulmates do come to crack us wide open. Okay. All right. Soulmate. When two souls collide, get ready. All right, guys. I am going to finish that last load of laundry, get myself layered up because I want to go out and take a walk. I got to take my dog first. Then I'm going to go out in nature. Guys, have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you for popping in, for following me. 71,000 likes. Thank you. I don't know how many shares. Sometimes it'll pop back and forth between shares and likes. So I want to thank all my moderators. Moderators, please give a final wave. Make sure that you guys, thank you, Maria. Oh, Maria Pedro, hello. Oh, I just gave you a reading. Oh, thank you for coming in. Thank you for that validation. So all my mods are giving a wave. Yeah, I'm going to go connect in nature today, even though it's cold, but that's okay. I got to figure it out because I got to get outside. So as a reminder, this afternoon, I'm going live on my Instagram. Love you guys too. So follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on my YouTube. I am going to try to get this uploaded and put it into my YouTube. Sometimes it takes a little while. Yes, I will bundle up. Love you guys. Thank you. I love you, mods.